Hello everyone. Welcome to our live stream. Today we have my wonderful co-host Viviane. Woohoo! Viviane's here. Thank you for
Hi,
coming,
John.
Viviane. For a whole year plus a week, right? And
Yes.
we
Hi,
also
everyone.
have, which direction am I pointing? This way. Next to Viviane, we also have, and this is a bucket list request of mine, is to have the incredible, fascinating Faery on our live stream. Welcome, Faery.
You.
Thank you so much for joining us. And I've seen you many times on live streams, and you're saying it's one of the first times you've been with others. And so well done for being brave. Thank you for so much for coming along.
Thank you.
Yes.
And would you like to introduce yourself, Faery?
Hi, I'm Faery. I've been doing live streams for a few years now, but I took a couple years off, and I just came back like a week ago. um,
Fantastic.
but I do a lot of different things: light language, tarot, energy healing. I'm clairvoyant, so I do clairvoyant readings, but that tends to take a lot more. So usually I'll schedule those.
Mhm. Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
And it was so cool to see you live. Highly recommend Fairy's lives. And there's just something incredible about your energy. And a really fun fact um, about my journey with you, Fairy, over many years, other than the fact that there's a playlist that exists of our collaborations together, of many musical collaborations and more, is you're also one of the first people to get me inspired, really the first person to get me inspired into light language. So if you hear me roaring like a dragon today, like I often do, or speaking Elvian light language, it was a lot of Fairy's guidance that got me started into. She's like, just remember when you were a kid? And I was like, oh yeah, I used to have this like made up language. Like, just like start there, and have fun. And yeah, some of my very first songs came out from those several years ago. So thank you so much for that.
You were
And
sorry. You were one of the first people I started collaborating with. Like I did a couple collaborations with like I did one with Romeo, I think, and then just you after that for the most part. As far as like published or public ones. I actually just published a song this morning.
oh wow,
I've been working on it for a while, but it's inspired by the healing you did a couple years ago.
oh wow,
I don't know if it's on my public playlist on my channel, but it was a really powerful one and brought a lot of emotions. And so this song is actually written around that that healing that you did. So
wow.
it's called Shadow and Flame, and it's on my channel.
Oh, how exciting! Oh, I can't wait because I really loved your Karma track. That was
Yeah.
just I kept listening to it. It's like just so good.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so excited for that. And yeah, I think I did because I did have a wee look when I was doing the thumbnail for this live stream. I had a little look through your page, and it did have you had a link to that healing that I did it with. And it's likely one of my first few. So yeah, so thank you. That was definitely very powerful for for many universes of us.
I listened to the song you just mentioned. It's beautiful. I started listening before we met today. It's really pretty.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Fabulous.
I've been into
Um,
the metalcore a little bit lately. I mean, I do all different styles of music. I actually typically will like play and sing all my own music, but I don't have like a studio space right now, and my instruments are packed up.
mhm.
I
And
use AI. They're my lyrics, but the music
it's
AI.
it's incredible considering that's how you produce it. So yeah, so thank you for your continued inspiration.
Thank you.
Um, so a couple of housekeeping points. So we're finishing slightly earlier today, 10 minutes earlier than normal. Um, Fairy, feel free to stay on as long as you want. We're usually on for a couple of hours, so just let us know if you need to leave early for any reason.
I'll
Um,
stay on until my kiddo wakes up. I'll let her sleep in today and miss her first Wi-Fi. That's
uh,
super important that she goes, as long as she watches the recording.
okay, and uh, I mustn't forget that it's your birthday tomorrow, Viviane. Just like I didn't forget our anniversary. And so I'll at the right time there'll be a surprise for you. So I'm sure it'll magically happen at the right time.
Yeah.
So a reminder for everyone, if you're new here, welcome. If you've been here many times, also welcome. Welcome to all 57 of you who are here across our different YouTube channels. And we're here, as it says, for quantum psychic, Akashic readings, clearings, healings, predictions, connect with spirit guides, life purpose, past lives, future predictions, pet healing, psychic mediumship, and more. And as we always work with our guests, whatever fairy you feel comfortable with, whenever a request comes up, just let us know. And what we do is we just ask you all to put in caps. A lot of you have already been doing this. So in all capitals, put your request into the live chat. If you're not in the live chat and you're in the comments, you might see very few comments. In the live chat, there's loads of people chatting, so just swipe across, especially if you're on your mobile phone. And what happens is we'll make the requests. We pick them randomly. You'll hear me making beatbox noises and playing some music as we make the selection. And if your request is called, just say hello in the chat. Say, hello, I'm here. And we'll do our best to service you. If you're asking on behalf of someone else, please say, please get permission. So including a pet or a loved one, please always get their permission first, as we won't do anything without someone's permission. And is there anything else, Viviane? I'm sure there's always something I forget.
Oh, you did a good job remembering everything. I think we're good. Thank you.
I want to sound like a airline pilot when I'm doing this. Like, and welcome today. Your exits are okay. Well, we'll go ahead and create a safe space. And it's just turned 4:44 p.m. in the UK. So let's take a deep breath in through the nose, nice and deep. And breathe out what no longer serves our highest good, nice and loud. And breathe in through the nose, nice and deep. And breathe out any fear, shame, anxiety, or pain, nice and loud. And breathe in through the nose, nice and deep. And breathe out any remaining low vibration energy or emotion that no longer serves you, nice and loud. And continue to breathe deeply and calmly as it feels right for you. And focus your attention on the center of your heart, where your golden divine spark enters your human form. And from the center of your heart, extend a cord of light up through the top of your head, up into the sky and up into the stars, all the way up through the highest frequencies and dimensions of this universe, until you reach the highest dimension of the source of love of this universe. And there connecting your light cord into the highest dimension of source. Remain connected into source and extend your light cord down to the stars and sky, back down to the top of your head and into your heart once more. And as you allow your heart to gently soften and open within the safe spaces we create, extend the light cord from the center of your heart now down through the base of your spine and deep into the earth, all the way down through the layers of the planet, going deeper and deeper until you reach the very core of Mother Earth. And there, connecting your light cord into Mother Gaia's crystalline heart. And we send her so much love at this time and allow her to send her love back. Remain connected into Gaia's heart and extend your light cord back up through the layers of the planet, up through the roots of your spine and into your heart once more. And now, together with the light of Source above, Mother Gaia below, and your own light, expand out from the center of your heart a golden bubble of protective light about 2 meters out to each side of you. above and below, in front and behind you, surrounding all aspects of you, and set the intention for this protective bubble that only energies and entities with your permission, with your highest good and your love and compassion, can see you, access you, or exist within this space or within you. All other energies and entities must leave immediately. And into your safe space, invite in your spirit guides, your higher self, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Source, and Gaia. And ask at this time for their guidance, clearing, healing, protection, and assistance with today's session. And now, through space and time, I create a golden protective bubble around all of us in the live stream and in the replay across all of our channels. And I set the intention that only energies and entities with our highest good, love, and compassion can see us, access us, or exist within this space or within us. All other energies and entities must leave immediately. And for Viviane, Faery, and I invite in our guides, our higher selves, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Source, and Gaia, and any other being that Faery or Viviane invite in by name. And I set the intention, we're here to support you today with your requests in capitals, please, which we'll randomly select and work through them as best we can throughout the remaining time of the 1 hour, 50-minute total live stream. And with this, we can get started. And I need some water.
Sounds good. Sip, sip, everyone.
Yeah, I actually bought 2 today. I was like, I don't want to run out.
Yes.
Okay.
Another crown, I can close it. I just didn't want my cat like climbing through the curtains and making a bunch of noise.
Oh, that's okay. So let's just double check. Viviane, you're way ahead of me, tagging everyone's requests. Fantastic. 25 requests. And hello to everyone that's joined. Thank you so much for coming along. And who's going to choose this time, Viviane, to select the first request?
I'll do it this time.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
I'll put on some music.
A couple more that came through. Okay. Nice. Well, I have 32 requests already. Whoa.
That's loads.
Okay. Ready. I like the first one.
We're choosing your first request. Please say hello in the chat if you're called. Beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, beep, boop, beep, boop.
I am Lulu. I believe you're here, but please say hi in the chat so we can answer your request.
I am Lulu. Are you here? And you're asking for, may I please receive a healing for burning mouth syndrome and a clearing of negative energy or message from my guide, whichever comes through stronger.
Mm-hmm.
Just waiting for I am Lulu to say hello. Please say hello in the chat. Yes, I am Lulu's here.
Okay, great.
Okay. So we'll just go first, Faery, and feel free to join us or to share afterwards. It's completely up to you.
Mm-hmm.
So just asking I am Lulu and her guides step forwards. And Viviane, do you want to do a message or a healing clearing?
I'll do the message this time. Thank you.
Okay. I'm just doing a scan now. I'm scanning with source love energy from the highest dimension of source around. It's like around the back. I'm drawn around the back of your head. I am Lulu. there's something around the neck that's causing this like burning mouth syndrome. It's something attached to you. I'm going to go ahead and remove this entity. It's like wrapped around the sides of your mouth and around the back of your neck. Okay. It's quite hard. It's really stiff, this entity, to move it off. Let me just get a bit closer. Okay, return to source or never return here again. I must admit, I don't know what burning mouth syndrome is. What I saw this entity doing was it was receiving energy from your spine, and it was tapping. It was like almost like a spinal tap into any negative energy flowing from your spine. And then what it would do is it was kind of like almost like clamped around the sides of your mouth and injecting that back into your mouth. It's almost like forcing you to it's like a redigestion of your own negative energy and your own negative self-talk. Let me know how you get on, Viviane.
I saw an image of I am Lulu running away, and I asked, why is she running away? And I heard, don't run, don't feed fear, and she needs to face it. So then I saw her turning around and facing it, and then I got the message that she's stronger than she thinks, and so there's no reason to continue to run away. And just once she decides to face her fears, she realized that she was making a bigger deal than it was. Than it was. It was just she's much stronger and braver than she thinks. That's what I got.
Wow, that's really powerful. Faery, is there anything you'd like to share?
Actually, there was a very strong message. It came through very loud. Part of the reason for that is a suppression of your voice, possibly being more outspoken or speaking more bluntly or speaking truths that people didn't want to hear, particularly in the past. And so that suppression was essentially because there's fire in your voice, which is part of the reason of the burning, and that fire is connected to truth. And when that truth is suppressed, it creates discomfort and pain. So allowing yourself to speak freely, even when it makes others uncomfortable, will help with the healing process.
Wonderful. That's really interesting because I was also guided to do some dragon-like language to help ignite I am Lulu's heart chakra, and it's that fire energy. Like I always wear, you can't quite see the flames, but I always wear something over my solar plexus and heart that has fire. And I love that, like that entity that was around you, I am Lulu. It was like it invited it in to dim your light and this lack of self-worth. So let's help reignite this fire in your heart. So just bring forwards this dragon fire energy, focusing on your heart chakra. And those last words are to remember who you are. Remember who you are, dear soul.
Wonderful.
Thank you, Lulu. Let us know in the chat how that how it feels. Hope we're able to help you.
Mm-hmm.
Wonderful. So I can tell, Viviane, since you're being quiet and polite, it's my turn to choose.
Yes. Yes, your turn.
Okay, fantastic. And I've also just messing up my windows. Have we managed to get I'm Lulu saying wow, John, my lips went cold as you're doing your healing. I recognize what my fear is, and I thank you so much for the reminder of speaking out. I truly appreciate you all. Thank you. Oh, that's beautiful. Thank you. And drink lots of water, yeah. As much water as it feels right for you. Thank you, I'm Lulu. Wonderful. So have we caught have we have we caught up with all the requests? Let's check. The royal we. I think so, yeah. Okay, great. So choosing the next request. Please put all requests in capitals, and we will randomly pick them as I'm about to demonstrate with a little music. Okay. Beep, boop, 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 beep. Beep, beep, boop. There, I need to get my echo right. Okay, so Rossi, let us know if you're here. Is it Rossi or Rosie?
I believe it's Rossi.
Fantastic, thank you. Rossi, are you here?
Mm-hmm.
Here, fantastic. Well, look at that. Right ahead of me typing, it often happens like that. So is there a block or a healing needed to help me fulfill my soul's path?
Mm-hmm.
And Rossi, can you, if you want a healing or a removal of this blockage, could you say yes that you consent in the live chat, please? We can go ahead and ask if one exists. I just want to be clear on the consent. So if you want us to help in more detail, such as a healing, clearing, and removal of block, please let us know. No idea what the block is yet. Yes, I consent. Thank you. Thank you, Rossi. Okay, so we'll go ahead and ask Rossi and our guides to step forwards and understand a bit more about any blockages. I'm happy for either of you to go first.
Mm-hmm. I heard self-doubt as I'm scanning her body. I heard self-doubt. Feeling tingling on the left side of my head as I connect to her energy too. And now I'm seeing something around her wrists, cords attached to her wrists. Yeah, I see like a circle around her wrist and then a cord attached to it. and it seems like each cord is trying to pull her to a different direction. That one, yeah, is being pulling her to a different direction. I'm not seeing yet where the cords are attached to. And I heard ancestrals trying to help.
Yeah, let us know if you need any help, Viviane.
Mm-hmm. And then I just heard expectations. I'm trying to see where the cords are attached to. But I see a mist. I don't see anything else through that.
Yeah, I can see what it's connected to.
Mm-hmm.
I can share a bit more if you wish.
Yes, please.
I just don't want to just talk all over you.
Mm-hmm.
So the very first visual I was shown was that Rossi has this. It's a visual of her pushing up a hill, this huge dense block, this dark block, and it's like bigger than her. And this huge weight is a collection of all of her like her own negative energy, so own negative self-talk, connections with others, and it goes right back. Some of those aspects you're talking about with our ancestral um help was is that some of this started in childhood, and it's all this energy of I'm not enough, I'm not good enough, and it's poured out in front of her. And that connection, and it really tugged. I saw it, I felt that twinge, and I was looking at you, Fairy, and you're like, it's like, what is that? And it's
It,
that
yeah,
that
it was
the,
a pull.
yeah, like the reason that chord Viviane is like kind of in a mist is because it's actually back to herself. It's like back to previous aspects of her.
Okay.
Um, so it feels like, I mean, the overall message, if you like, that I got for Rossi is to focus on that inner healing first. Like you're on your soul's path, but it's really slow and it's really painful. And so you're gonna have to first of all let go of some of these woundings, and they include people, interactions, the cords and connections you have with those of your past, to let all that go before you can continue on more freely along your path. And it feels like we can do a little bit of help with that, especially with that the hardest chord. Um, but it's still a practice that you'll need to go back and do. And I do have some free meditations that help. There's the cord cutting meditation, inner child healing meditation may also help you. I'll post the links to those shortly. How did you get on, Fairy?
Um, so what I felt like really intense right here, actually, directly between the heart and solar plexus,
Mhm,
there was a locked box um, with two cords coming out of it.
mhm,
And basically, one of them was lack of nurture, and the other one was built around not feeling good enough. And so that attachment was pushing out towards energies that had made you feel small, that had made you feel that you weren't enough. And then the other one was the attachment to important people in your life that you depended on for nurturing and for that care. And so this locked box within the space between the heart and solar plexus, with your permission, I can open and disconnect the cords if you'd like.
Yeah, I think we did get permission
Okay.
earlier, so yeah, you can go ahead.
So when I saw it, it was basically this individual, shoulders kind of hunched over, with a lot of right here. So kind of pretty close, and just put my arms around you. And I set the key and then opened the box to see what was in there. I haven't disconnected the cords yet. They're almost more like wires, to be perfectly honest. And so we can do one of two things. We can remove the cords, or we can transform the cords into something entirely new. So if you would like to keep that connection to the individuals that were important to you, they can become cords that are not drawing from you, rather than creating more emotional connections that can provide healing back and forth, rather than pulling energy and causing discomfort. Transformation of things within ourselves can be very powerful if we don't fully want them removed, because oftentimes when we place these things inside of ourselves, it's a form of protection. And so we don't want to remove that protection, but we can create something that is more in alignment with your higher potential. And basically the other thing that I saw was with the hill that Jon saw, there's this opportunity when you reach that hill to continue to climb, and from that viewpoint of that higher perspective, you can actually see where your paths are being split into two different directions. You can look beyond just what is right in front of you and allow yourself to see potential trajectories in one way or the other. That way, that energy of self-doubt and expectation can be lowered, because you're able to see things from above rather than being essentially shielded from them by this mountain of energy placed in front of you. And just one of the things that I would like you to do is just acknowledge that the language that I speak can speak your heart, speak your soul, but you won't understand the words. And you can allow yourself to change or transform your energies in any way that you see fit from now and in the future, because as we experience things, especially with healing and shift of perception, we can also transform those things within ourselves, including releasing, removing, or just changing it into something that's more comfortable for you as an individual.
Wonderful.
Hold on one second.
Wonderful. Hope this was helpful to you, Rossi. Thank you so much for being here.
And some of you were asking, who was that talking? That is the fascinating Faery, who's joined us as a special guest today. Please do check out her channel. You'll see it in the link in the description. I did notice someone pointed out I don't have your channel in the description, so I'll need to add that, Viviane.
Oh, okay.
Else, website.
I notice. Okay.
So yeah, feel free to check out and subscribe to Fascinating Faery. And I just loved your light language. That was so cool to hear. Thank you.
Yes.
And I felt a bit like as you were showing us the I was up close as you were doing the work, Faery, and you're like, see, Jon, you do it like this. And I'm like, whoa, this is so cool. It just feels like a masterclass. So thank you.
Thank you.
Wonderful. Is it your turn, Viviane? Oh, sorry,
Yes.
you're on mute.
Yes, my turn. Okay, time for our next request.
Please say hello in the chat if your name is called. We're choosing your next request. Please say hello in the chat if your name is called. All requests in capitals, please.
Oops. Mary Susan, please say hi in the chat if you're here, Mary. You're asking for a house clearing.
Let us know if you hear Mary Susan. I've done 3 house clearings today. It's a busy day.
Oh, really? Oh, she's here. Thank you, Mary, for
Thank you, Mary.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm just going to start with the scan and see if I find anything. Scanning through, asking for access to Mary Susan's home. What is this? Do you see something in here, Viviane?
Yes. I'm looking at a bird's eye view of the home, and
maybe I should have done that. I'm straight in.
Actually, more of a room, and I see something in the left corner, like a dark figure in the left corner.
Yeah. It immediately, as I turned up, it started talking to me, and I describe it as dark language. We're just doing a home clearing for Mary Susan. We found a lower vibration being in one of her rooms. I'm just going to be cautious, especially given its initial reaction to me. So I'm going to surround this being in a protected bubble of light, and with Archangel Michael's assistance, removing anything from this home that does not serve the highest good of Mary Susan and her loved ones, does not have her consent. It's trying to, like, I describe it as cling to the walls, and it's trying to claim rights, claim sovereignty over that home. It's certainly visually very dramatic. And Archangel Michael's now assisting. He's dragging it out from behind as I'm pushing it out the front door.
He seems very angry.
Ino moro kama taramayama. Isonomo una. You must obey the sovereignty of the homeowners here. Leave the space and any cords, connections, contracts, or agreements you have. Antara na. I'm just pushing it outside the boundary now. Disconnecting any connections that it has formed. You must return to source or never return here again. I'm just going to work on some additional protection for the home. So completely under Mary Susan's control, creating a protective bubble, bringing down source light from the highest dimension of source above, surrounding your home, your property, your boundaries, grounding this into earth, only energies and entities with Mary Susan's permission, highest good love and compassion can see her, access her, or exist within this home or within her. All other energies and entities must leave immediately and are not allowed to regain access. Okay. Wow, that was all very dramatic.
Yeah, it was an angry, angry, mean thing there.
There is, I did promise to share my meditations. So I would recommend Mary Susan, um, the 14 days spirit guide meditation challenge for negative entity protection and clearing. That also includes protection against one for boundaries and one for, like, it's a 1 hour session for boundaries and a 1 hour session for preventions against psychic attacks, and that includes your home. And so this can, I would definitely recommend. I mean, it's free, so you can try it out and see if you enjoy it. And in particular, they're all YouTube videos, so you can try that out. The boundaries and the safe space. Faery, I know you're in and out a bit. Was there anything you wanted to share?
So it's kind of interesting. I kind of missed a lot of it, but you were talking about the trauma, and so I saw your dragon come in, and it was interesting because when it blew its fire, it lit up this kind of this translucent boundary that was I don't know how to explain it. It was very much a boundary that the entity had built in order to contain itself, which was so interesting.
Mhm.
And so when that boundary was essentially burned away, it kind of made the entity confused and disoriented, like it didn't really know what to do after that, because that's part of what it was clinging to.
Mhm.
And that may have also been like, I think you had said something about it clinging to the wall, and I think that boundary was part of something that was not only set in place to contain it, but also it was like all it knew.
Mhm.
And so once it was removed, it was like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do or what I am even at that point. It was very interesting.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, thank you for sharing that. Mary Susan says, "Wow, a couple of months ago, a former owner came banging on my door and claimed her spirits came to visit me in my bedroom at night." Wow.
Well,
There was some that the entity had, and I don't want to give too much power, create fear around it, but one of the
mm,
most striking abilities I saw was that its hands, like its fingers, like spawned out really large, and they're gripping across the walls as I was moving it away. And like you're saying, Fairy, like it really claimed um, ownership. It was like, this is my home. Like, you can't do this to me. This is where I am. This is where I live. This is my existence.
I feel like the
Um,
wall was almost like its identity.
yeah.
When it was removed, it didn't know what it was anymore.
And I know Archangel Michael was helping guide it. I'm just checking in with him. I don't want to talk to that entity directly, but let's talk with Archangel Michael. He says all souls have a clear path. They just need to be shown. And he says this soul has been shown. That's all you need to know, John. Okay, thank you. Sometimes, maybe I've annoyed him when I sometimes ask so many questions. Wonderful. Um, well, on a lighter note, Viviane, it's always a perfect time to give you a birthday surprise. Don't worry, I didn't make a cake. But I did bring a guitar.
oh, that's sweet.
It'll be short. I hope. Okay, let's try this. Oh, and can everyone? You need to put on your phone like this, right? So you need to put on the torch and do this. Even though we can't see people in the live chats, please do it at home as well. Oh, you can't see my guitar. Look, there it is. Viviane, happy birthday for tomorrow. Thank you for all you do. And all you deserve. We're so grateful for everything you do. So grateful for you.
Oh, thank you.
Birthday.
Thank you. That was sweet. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
And literally, as I start singing, I'm like, what is it I sing about again? I don't know. It's birthday. That's it. It's birthday.
Thank you.
I even added it to my calendar, and because I know I'm terrible with birthdays. So for anyone, I can only apologize for all the birthdays that I miss. And feel free to tell me and repeatedly tell me what your birthdays are.
Thank you.
Thank you. And anything special for tomorrow?
Well, I'm going to my favorite place, and that is the park that I love, and then I'll go dinner afterwards. Yeah.
Oh, wonderful.
Hmm.
And perhaps those people that are in the live chat and have enjoyed at least a year of you and I doing live streams a couple of days a week together would like to book a session with Viviane, or which I highly recommend, or donate to Viviane. I'm sure she'll appreciate it. So just put some links there
Oh yeah, I'll put my link.
in the chat. Okay. And whose turn is it next?
It's your turn. I chose Mary Susan. Thank you.
Fantastic. And for booking Viviane, here's the link in your cool website. Fantastic. Great. So choosing the next request. More Jon singing. Okay. Tina C, let us know if you're here. Let us know if you're here, Tina. Oh, you're here. Oh, hi. Wow, this has been me. I don't know about you guys, Faery and Viviane. This has been me this week. I had headaches until today.
Yeah.
So Tina's asking for a scan and purging energies that gave her hives. Give permission for healing, clearing. Thank you very much. Okay. Asking Tina her guides. Let me know what you guys see. I see something above Tina's head. It's a cloud of energy. It's interesting. It's a bit of a mix of energies, and her guide is telling me it's an upgrade. It's an upgrade trying to make its way in, but it's not just an upgrade. There's more kind of, the more closer I look at it, the more mix of energies I see. It definitely needs some clearing of energy before anything happens. So I've not looked at the rest of Tina yet.
Yeah, I see the cloud and it looks like it's a stormy cloud. I guess where you see when you mentioned the mixed up energies and it needs clearing, a lot going on for sure. I've been called to her throat chakra. I'm going to take a look at that too.
I feel that part of this cloud is because of a level of confusion resulting from some of the information that's been received. There's a connection to that upgrade that built this need for you to change, but this desire to stay the same in certain ways just because change is so hard. And we get used to these daily routines, these daily habits, these daily coping mechanisms. And when our brain wants to rewire itself from a daily habit or even a coping mechanism, it starts to develop excuses, which create confusion as to why you need to make those changes. Sometimes we may not even fully realize why we need to make those changes, which is also part of the confusion. So there's also a need to ground. The energy can't resolve itself without being properly grounded. Very similar to when you wire an object and it doesn't have a proper ground, there's almost like a buzz happening. So in order for that buzz to go away, your energy has to be properly grounded into the earth. Or the way I saw it, like so it was like a rod, a wooden rod put into the earth with the wiring wrapped around it, connected to the base of your cord, almost like a visual grounding.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. I'm going to do a little bit of clearing on the cloud of energy itself, um, just to make it easier for this to be grounded. And sorry, Viviane, I just muted you because it's quite hard to hear Faery sometimes. Their volume's quite low.
Oh,
So
I just talk really quiet, I think.
that too. um, so yeah, just encouraging to release anything from this cloud of energy. So some of this is a resistance. It's like pushing back up, saying, "No, no, no, it's too much. It's too much for me." So just releasing out anything that no longer serves your highest good from between your crown chakra and soul star chakra. Return to source and never turn here again. I'm just going to use, so I'm not going to direct this at your body, Tina. I'm going to use some dragon-like language just to burn away any of the excess energy that doesn't serve your highest good just above your crown chakra. Oh. Oh. Ta-da. Yeah. And just collecting the ashes. Return to source and never turn here again. Is this helping to be able to ground? I think Tina's ready to ground this energy. Just helping clear a pathway down through our chakras. Just helping bring that upgrade gently down. That upgrade is like connected. I know, Viviane, you were looking at the throat chakra. The message that comes with this upgrade is there's something for every part of Tina.
Okay.
So it's like as I'm bringing it down gently, it's like it's just introducing itself to each chakra as it comes down, and it's kind of like almost like a gentle loading, a bit like we used to load, DVDs or tapes into a player tapes. Wow. It was like, I'm so old. My stone. So you're like just these loading them in these codes, and you're just getting ready. So it's like kind of preloading each chakra to allow it to then consume the upgrade at the right pace for each part of you individually.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's really cool. I wish my chakras did this. Okay, good. I'm grounding you deep into earth. Okay. Hope that helps you, Tina. How did you get on, Viviane, with the throat chakra?
Yeah, I saw a ring in her throat chakra, and it had like surrounded by pins attached to it. She's saying, oh, she's talking about 8 tracks. She's saying, I feel chills out and we'll work on grounding. Okay.
Fantastic.
So yeah, that's part of the upgrade, as mentioned. I'm just confirming that.
Upgrading from an 8-track to digital. There we go.
Wonderful.
Great. I have no idea whose turn it is.
My turn now. Thank you. I'm going to just hide that comment. Okay, time for our next request. We have 52 requests. Wow.
We're choosing the next request. Please say hello in the chats. All requests in capitals, please.
Okay. Ascending Universal Butterfly. Please say hi. Please say hi in the chat.
I have to type all that out now. Ascending Universal. I think you're a new subscriber. Thank you for joining, or quite new. I'm
Yeah.
sure there are comments to catch up on. And what a wonderful name, Ascending Universal Butterfly. Are you here? Let us know in the chat if you're here. Could I please have a message from my spirit teams for this moment in time? And yes, thank you. I am here.
Wonderful. Okay.
Fantastic. Wow. I'll let you guys go first.
I can definitely see why you use the name Butterfly in your title. You have a highly transformational energy. You've really experienced a lot of things in your life that have caused not just big shifts, but big events that maybe felt an awful lot of death and rebirth, like very scorpionic energy. There's a lot of power behind that. Each time you've had to go through these processes, you've been reborn even stronger. You've allowed yourself to expand not only your wingspan, but your energy field grows each time and spans larger, not just across this universe, but multiple universes, connecting with other versions of yourself in different dimensions and times and space. So you're highly interconnected, not just on a cosmic level, but interdimensional, and there's a lot of parallel aspects to that. There's so much power in your pain, so don't be afraid of it. Let it teach you.
Wow. That's just so beautiful. It reminds me of you, Faery. And what I saw for you ascending universal butterfly is, first of all, as I was showing you in the dark, like you were kind of I saw the silhouette of you, and you were hiding back, a bit like hiding in the corner of a room. And the message was, it's time to step forwards. You've already become a butterfly. Like you've already become what you wanted to become, and you're being invited out into life, and to shine more. And I said, what do you mean? Like what can ascending universal butterfly do? He said, it's really simple, like being more of you in every aspect of your life. And so this means all your thoughts, feelings, opinions, sharing them more with others. When you're around others, having a nice big open heart and helping yourself, really really bring like the whole of you. You know, one things, for instance, I used to do at Amazon is I had the phone directory for John. When you looked it up for Jon Binnie, I had my YouTube channel, and I said meditate every day and write a song from this. So it was always like, although I was a senior manager in Amazon corporate, if you looked at me like, who's this guy? This is different. Like, what an odd guy. He's got like his day job and then this other stuff too. And increasingly people were quite interested, and some people were even gravitate towards that. They'd be like, I want to work with Jon. Like he's often singing at work, or he's bringing his guitar to events. It's like those magical aspects that you'll never know until you bring those aspects of yourself to that parts of your life. You'll never know what other people's reactions will be. Um, how did you get on, Viviane?
Yes, it was. I saw a beautiful image of flowers, actually, white roses blooming, and I just kept hearing you're doing well and you're growing and expanding. And as I continue to see the beautiful flowers blooming, all white roses.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Hmm.
Wonderful. Let us know, ascending universal butterfly, if that helps you. Three messages with beautiful themes.
And Fary's
And
message was really beautiful. I
yeah,
really enjoyed that.
that was phenomenal. Thank you,
Hmm.
Barry. And for those of you, or for those of the people who are in the live stream and replay, Barry, how do people best get hold of you?
Well, I'm not on any social media currently, so really my YouTube channel or my Etsy shop. And that's pretty much the only way to find me right now. So I recommend checking out my YouTube channel. It's probably the best place.
Mhm.
Pretty sure there is links to my Etsy shop in there. If not, then I'll put them in today. But my Etsy shop is also under the Fascinating Faery.
Oh wow! And are you wearing? Is this a creation you made? Your crown? Wow, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Actually, the one I was making in my last live stream that I shared, my niece is going to be wearing that to her prom.
Oh,
Oh, nice. That
cool.
is beautiful.
Yeah, it's a mermaid theme, so I put some freshwater pearls on it.
Oh, that's fantastic. Well, definitely be checking that out. And yeah, I love your YouTube art, your songs, and of course your live streams. And one big thing I feel you really offer that I don't is a lot of incredible, very pragmatic, down to earth, grounded advice for people on their journeys, as well as our more esoterical work. You have such a beautiful broad range of offerings to others now, and that's quite incredible. So thank you, and thank you for coming along as well. I'm not saying goodbye. I'm just saying I might forget to ask all this later. So
No,
thank you.
definitely. I have a very different kind of, I guess, way of putting things than what's considered the norm. I've also, I have a special interest in occult metaphysics, so I've done a lot of deep research in places that most people don't even want to go.
Fantastic. Whose turn is it, Viviane?
It's your turn. Your
Sorry,
turn.
my turn. Okay,
Turn,
thank
yeah.
you. Okay, here we go. Choosing the next request. Oh, it's like a birthday song, isn't it? It's been a year. Okay, choosing your next request. Please say hello in the chat if your name is called. Let me turn this down. I think I remember Kali. At least that's how I've been pronouncing your name previously. Let us know if you're here in the chats. Kali, let us know if you're here. It just seems to be this effect that every time I type it and ask if you're here, quite often people immediately respond just before I've typed it. And that's why I just do it every time now. It's a bit like you don't record UFOs until you hit record, right? So Callie, let us know if you're here. You're saying thanks for spiritual support. I'm hoping to get more insight on past lives today and major lessons or themes and gifts coming through, please. Thank you. And your name is Maria Angel. Let us know if you're here, Callie, Maria Angel. Any response yet? Oh,
yes.
Yeah, there was. Yeah, it's just a
just noticed.
Fantastic. Okay, so you're looking for past life insights and major lessons, themes, or gifts coming through. And your name is Maria Angel. Mine's quite short, and the answer is I was going to put these requests out there around you, Maria, and I saw your heart answering, saying this all stems from your heart is the key to both some of the lessons to learn from and unlocking of gifts. There's two what I would call hidden witch wound past lives for you to heal through. And good news is I have now free the hidden witch wound meditations that you can try. It's a 1 hour session, and don't let the fact that it's free fool you, because it's super powerful. So I would, treat it like you're booking a session with me, and give yourself the right space and time and time between each of these, so you can do it twice, and set the intention to go back to a past life. And just because what it says in the meditation is you get to choose like a past life to go back and perform this healing on, and ask your heart to guide you. Your heart already knows, because I'm feeling like these cords connected back to these past lives. So this will help you come back to the right last life that'll help your healing and the healing in this life. They also have some gifts. There is more work to do with the gift activation, but the gifts, this is how they kind of unlocks those first steps. How did you guys get on?
Well, I'm also getting that it would be good for her to work on inner child healing. It came through for me here. Yes.
What I saw was saw you standing at the shoreline of an ocean. It looked like possibly sunset more than sunrise. To your left was 3 stones, fairly large, like rounded boulders, but they were stacked. So 2 on the bottom, 1 on the top. Each stone had a spiral carved into it. And there was this understanding that that spiraling energy was almost like a spinning. And it was actually really interesting because I heard a line from one of my phones, spinning through silence, unraveling stones, which essentially means suppressing your own voice and your own abilities, creating those boulders as a means of protection. So as you unravel the stones, which is, I think, the spiral etching on each stone, the stones crumble and your gifts will be revealed. The theme of the ocean shows that there's a depth within the knowledge, particularly that you gained between 3 prominent past lives, which were encapsulated within those stones. As you unravel the energies within those stone walls that were created as a form of protection, you will become more and more able to access those abilities. And I also got that there was a very clear cognizant connection to them. So a sense of knowing, but that sense of knowing comes through your emotions, your emotional body. So the more you dive into the depths of your own emotions, then will you be able to unravel your stones.
Wow. It's incredible, Faery. Um, I, I must admit I'm on a bit of a tour of spiral art, Neolithic stone art, and I just absolutely love it. And the that unlocking, I feel like it was interesting you said 3 lives as well. I feel that unlocking the spiraling and the protection that Faery was describing would really help when you go back to those lifetimes to connect with. Um, and Maria's just saying, "Oh my God, wow, Jon, I absolutely feel so much of that energy in my heart. I wasn't sure what that was about, but I definitely feel these trauma, fear visions, and feeling it in my body so much." Um, I feel another really helpful way, and I felt Faery helped bring this to life as well, is that past lives they're living right now. It I often see, and I really need to get like a wheel prop that I could have, but I often see our souls at the center of a wheel, and then each of our lifetimes is out on a spoke. So the end of the spoke of the wheel is our current incarnation, and about midpoint is our higher self. And so you have like all these little higher selves, and then you have all these lifetimes around the outside of the wheel, and there's also this, just like an actual wheel shape, the circle on the outside. There's a connection between each of our past lives, and that's how we all affect each other. And so I feel that whenever you're doing any of this past life healing, it's a kind of, I use past life as a kind of lazy term for what is effectively a timeless parallel lives. And so just keep that in mind, that whenever you're doing this healing, that it'll really help you, face all aspects of you that need healing at this time, and that it's not just sequential, that it all affects. They are interconnected and have an interplay between them.
I have to go. My daughter just called me from her school.
Oh, no problem. Well, thank you so much for coming. We'll put our links in. We're only going for about another 30 minutes. So thank you so much, Faery. It's been so amazing having you.
Thank you.
Thank
for
you. Lovely to meet you. And I'll post your YouTube channel again on my channel. So
Thank you.
subscribers. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
It was an honor. It was nice to meet you, Viviane.
Bye. Nice meeting you too. Lovely to meet you. Bye.
Thank you. Take care. Bye.
I was gonna ask her if she has a bird. I thought I kept hearing like chirp sounds.
I think she might do.
I saw a cat behind her, so I wasn't sure if her cat was playing or if I was hearing.
There was a cat.
Maybe the cat was scratching or something, or maybe it was a bird chirping that I heard. I couldn't tell.
I think the only way to answer these questions fully is for people to go and visit her YouTube channel, go and subscribe, and find out more. Yeah, her live streams are fantastic, and we can find her Etsy shop as well.
Yes, I'm assuming it should be the same name, but I'll post her channel again.
Yeah, I've just put in. I'll look at the Ed shop. Her creations are incredible. She's been doing it for
Yeah,
many
that
years.
was really, really beautiful.
I don't really use Etsy, but I can check her posts and see if she's posted something. And whose turn? I chose the last one, right? Is that right?
Yes. Hmm. Yeah, I'll go ahead and choose.
Remembered once.
Yeah, but the cat was cute. I saw the little cat behind her. Maybe the cat was playing too,
Yeah.
getting silly. All right, time to select our another request.
Fantastic. So if your request is selected, please say hello in the chat.
Okay. Staff 1111, please let us know if you're here.
It's so funny. I would have read Steph 1111. I
I was going to do that.
I never would have twigged that it's like 1111. It's like, of course it's 1111. And we've also had 77 people in the live
Oh, nice.
for quite a while, which is great. Thank you.
Hmm. I see a lot of new names too. I'm excited.
And Queen of 17 says, "What are you guys doing?" Well, stick around, find out. So Steph 1111, you're here, and your daughter gave her permission.
Okay,
Thank you.
wonderful. Thank you.
And you've asked, can I get a healing for my daughter, Jamie? Her gut is swollen, been to the doc and off gluten and doing a parasitic cleanse. I think it's spiritual. Thank you. Of course, yeah, we can take a look. Okay, let's take a look. I'm just asking both Steph and Jamie to come forwards. You're just showing me what's going on in here. There's some clearing to do. I'm seeing around the large, this is the upper large intestine, and then a little bit of the smaller intestine, also at the top. What does that feel like? Your guide's very gently showing me that feeling, that sensation. Hey, Viviane. Hey, Viviane's here. Woohoo! Let's start again.
Power surge here. So.
Oh, wow. Power surge.
Okay. Got swollen. Okay.
Yeah, I'm seeing it. There's a small attachment, but I was just being shown some of the energy of what that feels like. I describe it as it's like a yeah, it's a tension. It's like your small intestine kind of like gripping itself, like tightening. So let's clear out this. Okay, this entity is in the upper large intestine, and it's trying to make its way into the smaller intestine.
Yeah, I see the upper intestine all in knots.
Mm-hmm. It's a horrible sensation. I'm just taking this entity out. It's quite fat. It's like really quite large. It seems to would cause some blockages and slowing digestion. Return to source or never return here again. Um, okay. So Jamie's higher self is saying, this is, and by the way, the parasitic cleanse is also helpful. Um, Jamie's higher self is saying it's the vibration of food that she's struggling with. And she's a high vibration being. And so when we're high vibration and the food we eat is kind of the average normal 3D food, that it's okay for many people, it's not okay for Jamie. And I know this firsthand experience is the higher vibration I get. And I don't know if you want to hear this, but I can't eat much chocolate at all, which is home baked is much better by the way. And it was actually my local doctor that also suggested this is food that where you have known ingredients going in. And I would add to that by saying where someone really loves what they're creating, not just in a factory or machine or kind of food processing plant. That when you're eating food that is kind of pre-loved, is loaded with much higher vibration energy. It's much easier to digest, and also fewer ingredients are helpful. I have this is like my free meditation day, right? I have one for psychically scanning your food. And I think that
Oh,
would really help her. Psychic scan food. And I'll just post it into the chat. How did you get on, Viviane?
after you removed the entity, I see. I'm going to send some more healing light because I see the knots are undone, but there's like the indentation where the knot was before in each area. It it's still like shrunken, like to it needs to expand. So I'm going to send more healing light through to her.
Wonderful. I've just posted in the chat the psychic scanning food free meditation on YouTube. So it's a whole hour practice. I think it's at least an hour taking you through those practices. And there's lots of different ways of doing it. And I'm just answering Steph's question about I've done an entity removal prayer on her a lot. Do you know why it wouldn't leave from your prayer? So what was happening was the on IT services asking, am I scared of entities? No. I wouldn't do exorcisms and negative entity removals if I was scared, but I'm highly respectful. So what I saw that it was actually Jamie that invited in that entity, Steph. And the reason it was so fat and bloated was because it was feeding off of the kind of loose agreement was, or the unintended agreement was, hey, come in and help me like digest some of this very low vibration food that I'm consuming. And it's not any lower than the average human on earth. It's just that that's the problem, is that Jamie's much higher vibration. And so there's this aspect of how do you describe it? Her free will decision to invite this being in, and you can't really remove entities from other people without them giving explicit permission, and then them really consciously and subconsciously agreeing to that too. They might just say, "Yeah, sure, give me a clearing," but in the back of their mind, they may also be thinking, "Just not that thing, just not that thing that's helping me. That's helping me." So, and not all of these beings are just like out hunting humans, right? They're often attracted by us, and they're often a vibrational match to our own wounds. And it's a bit like a leech, draining blood from us. Whilst they're parasitic, largely in nature, a lot of these smaller beings not all, that's not exclusive, but a lot of smaller ones, they're often offering a service, right? It's just that it's not really for our highest good, and especially over longer terms when they've kind of served their purpose. So I hope that helps you. And
Yeah,
Jamie?
I sent white light and then green light and grounded the energy. Wonderful. And yeah, she's saying this resonates so much. She usually eats very healthy but struggles with food shame when she doesn't eat healthy.
Oh, yeah. I feel some of the journey I've been on, some of the things that really helped me with my digestion, because I was suspected of having irritable bowel syndrome,
Mm-hmm.
which if you I don't know if you look when you look at the National Health Service guidance on it in the UK, it's kind of like anything that causes problems down there, and you're like, great, it's like that a diagnosis, and it said suggestion, but some suggestions were helpful, such as a food diary. Now that I've really found that helpful because it took me months to realize that it's for me it's refined like processed sugars that I really struggle with. I can actually cope with quite high amounts of sugar, but not not something that's been, especially that it's been um, processed or manufactured. Home baking I can eat tons of, and it just doesn't affect me in anything like the same way. And so it's like choosing some of these kind of food groups, and then as we heard earlier, the energy of it. So if it's lovingly created food, it will have a much higher vibration, including the ingredients themselves, right? Um, I was talking to a client recently who's involved in farming manufacturing, and they were saying, it goes right back to the soil. It goes right back to the soil that the seeds are planted into, that they grow in. It's like everything in the chain, everything in the food chain has energy, because really this whole universe is energy first. So when you then can throw that in your body, it's important to first of all be conscious about your consumption. And to the point about food shame, I still have some food shame, including just last night I was eating a pot noodle, which is just not the best thing for me. But you can also like choose some of the things. Another suggestion is you choose things that are just a bit less shameful about it, and tell others about it too, to bring it out of that emotion. That's why I'm telling you about the pot noodle I ate last night. I feel less shame. I'm human too.
Mm-hmm.
So you have 16 minutes left. Is that right? We have 16
Yes.
minutes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Great.
25. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So is it my turn now?
Yes.
Fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Choose the next request. Thank you for all your requests. Please put them in capitals and say your name. Say if you're here, if your name is called. And we haven't done Terry Mullins yet, right? Was it another Terry we did?
No, we didn't do Terry. So
Oh, I'm hallucinating Terry's. Okay. Terry, let us know. Oh, you must be here because you just said fresh foods help. Yeah, they do. And homemade if possible. Your gratitude for food, and ask it to serve your highest good and best use. Yep, that's all good.
Mhm.
Terry's
Okay.
here. Fantastic. So it's for this coming weekend, excuse me.
Okay, wonderful.
Thank you, Terry. I mean, the first thing I'm hearing is this song. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be okay. Okay. The first thing I saw, so it's quite related to your solar plexus and your um the digestive areas like this, and your heart is this opening up, Terry. It feels like this coming weekend there's something big in your life, and it's the more you open up to receive it, and especially with this positivity, just like that song, even play that song. Who is it? Is it Bob Marley or someone?
Yeah.
Um,
Mhm.
that song as well. It's like it's all this positive affirmation because know that as you, not about bypassing things that may or may not go wrong. It's more like when you're catching yourself in the moment of, oh, I'm feeling negative about this. Um, you can catch yourself and say, actually, I don't have to. It doesn't have to turn out like that. What if it turned out
Mhm.
in the best case scenario? What if it was fantastic? And so there's this, and physically for you, encouraging you to open up your heart and open up your solar plexus. And the way I do this is I place my left hand on my heart, my right hand on my solar plexus, and say, so perhaps do this each day. We're almost at the weekend, right? But place your left hand on your heart and say, heart, it's safe to open. Heart, it's safe to open. Heart, it's safe to open. And then with your right hand down on your solar plexus, just over the sternum, and say, body, we're safe now. Body, we're safe now. Body, it's safe to open. When you take a deep breath in through the nose and just allow yourself to open up. And then perhaps put on the music and do a bit of a dance. That's what I would do. How about you, Viviane?
I got a song too. At first, I saw the sun. I saw just really bright sun, and then I heard here comes the sun. So it's all good. It's good
Wow,
energy and happy, bright, warm sun.
wonderful.
Hmm.
I hope that helps you, Terry. There's the song. There's a link. I mean, it's easy to look up.
Yeah.
Let us know if there's anything you want to share about the weekend, or maybe you'll want to tell us you want to come along on Monday and tell us in the live chat how it went. So I hope it goes all well for you. Wishing you all the best for the weekend.
Mhm.
Terry says thank you. I had this. Why am I scratching my neck like this? It seems like it's connected to the emotion of what I'm about to share, which
Yeah.
is I had a wedding recently that I was at, family wedding, and it was a big event, and I was so scared of it. I think I don't know. I was like maybe I was worried about my social battery. Maybe I was worried about all the energy of people drinking.
Mhm.
It was one of the best weddings I've ever been to in my life, and the actual event was just, and it was very long. I think it was like 1 p.m. to midnight, uh,
Wow.
and I've never danced so much in my life. So it was like Scottish dancing. I had my kilt on, and it was just an incredible event. And it was just that feeling of, for all the worry I had prior to that, I felt a little bit embarrassed about it. I was like, why did I waste any of that energy? I should have been so excited. It was such an amazing time. And it was just me. I didn't turn up as like, I'm Psychic John, or I'm going to play music, or I'm the best dancer. It's just me. And yeah, I had such an amazing time. My wife and I and our family.
Yeah, it's nice. I remember you posted a couple pictures. It seemed like a lot of fun. Yeah. Oh, guess it's my turn now. Okay.
Yeah, it occurred to me, maybe I should offer a service wearing a kilt. And it's like, no, it's maybe once a year. Maybe I'll do it as like a Halloween offering or something. Like you can get one session with me, but it takes so long to put it on.
Event. Yeah. Okay. So it's my turn. Okay. Time to select our new request here.
There is darkness in the light. There is darkness in the light. There is light in
Or choose the next request, please say hello in the chat. Your name is called.
Dreamer, you're asking for a home clearing. Oh, another home clearing.
That's not only is incredible that someone else has posted about home clearance, which is so rare, but the fact it's also selected from the 66 open requests.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Yeah, and I almost read a chakra clearing. What is a home clearing? All right. Dreamer, please say hi in the chat so we can help you.
Yeah, I was just teaching it in the higher self intermediate training class this afternoon. So we're scanning our own homes and then scanning each other's homes.
Mm-hmm.
I will post, just while we're waiting for Dreamer to say hello, I'll also post the, I think it's this psychic, well, it's either the psychic attacks or remote viewing protection meditation.
Mm-hmm.
I think either or are quite good for this. Yeah, I found it. So I'll post that here. And calling on Dreamer. Dreamer, let us know if you're here. Well,
just a reminder, we'll be here on Monday, 11:30 a.m. Eastern Time, 4:30 p.m. UK time, and 8:30 a.m. Pacific, and Mondays and Thursdays. I don't see Dreamer yet. No Dreamer.
oh no. Dreamer! Well, Dreamer, if you happen across the replay, take a look at the YouTube
Mm-hmm.
posted. Okay. So John, I like your sweater. Someone actually messaged me on Facebook yesterday saying, "Where do I find your merch?"
Oh.
And it's like, "Oh, that's a great question. You can find my merch." So I don't actually have a link on the YouTube chat. Sorry, on my website, but it is across most. I think it auto places itself on most of my videos. So just go there, and it'll take you to a Tmill link, and that link is also here. Just 1 second. Oh, I don't think these are the links you want. All right, just look at the YouTube videos. You'll find it easily. I don't want to waste any time because we're almost out of time. We got. Do we get any response from Dreamer?
No Dreamer. So you may choose select another subscriber.
Thank you. Yeah, we have 6 minutes.
Mm-hmm. Okay, no Dreamer. So let me remove that. Reminder, if you want to please subscribe to our channels. The link is in the description. The links are in the description. And thank you for all the early happy birthday wishes. I appreciate it. Okay, let me select another one.
Is
Beep, boop, beep, boop.
in darkness.
The fast. Ishika, are you here, please?
Ishika, let us know if you're here.
You have a question.
I did spot early in the chat, very early on today, someone was saying, my meeting was cancelled, so I could attend. It's like, yay, a work lurker wins.
Oh, yes, nice.
So calling Ashika, we're running really short on time because we both have to go in 5 minutes. So please say hello, please.
Queen of 17 is saying it's her birthday too. Oh, happy birthday.
Oh.
My birthday is tomorrow. Is your birthday today?
Birthday twins.
And I'm not seeing Ishika here.
No
Ishika. I'll try one real quick. One more subscriber. All right, one more request real fast. Oh, Angel Gutierrez, I believe you're here, but please say hi in the chat. I think I saw a comment from you recently. You're saying, Angel, you here, Angel Gutierrez? You're saying, oh yeah, you're here, great. Chloe did a reading and she said I was a star seed. Am I a star seed? Can you please ask my guides? I've looked it up and it's very close to my description of who I am.
Okay. So it is a yes no question, and the first answer goes yes, and then
Mm-hmm.
I was like, can I get some more? And then I started to see what I can only describe as a weaving of your life, like your incarnations, Angie, through it's like you almost like connecting like these dot to dot things you used to do as a kid. So it's like drawing a line between different stars and star systems. And I'm seeing around 8 different you could draw these in our night sky, like these last 8 have been within the visible with the naked eye, like the visible universe around us and galaxy. So
Mm-hmm.
absolutely, and this is just a snippet, right? This is just the sense of where you're from. And I think I haven't read the kind of Wikipedia like definition of star seed. I know Chloe's fantastic, and it's so cool we had a reading with her. Just that with you, there's lightly, it's easy to oversimplify and say, "Oh, am I a being from the stars? No wonder I find it so hard here on Earth." Many, many, many of us are from lots of different lifetimes, from lots of different planets and star systems. Not everyone, right? Um, and that often it's a whole series of lifetimes. And for you, what I was seeing was a descension path. So working your way down, almost zigzagging down across the night sky through different lifetimes to work your way down in vibration to come down here to Earth, as many of us choose to do to help support and serve others. We come right down here and we'll be a happy or depressed human or everything in between. And so I hope that answers your question. Anything else from you, Viviane?
Yes, certainly the answer is yes. And I just saw her. There was like a spiral formed of stars just swirling around her. I didn't get any other specific information about that, but yes. So yeah, and Chloe's is live tomorrow. Just reminding everybody, Chloe will be live tomorrow. I believe is noon my time, Eastern time.
Yep, and I know firsthand. I was just talking to her today. Do feel free to check out her live stream and also book her. She has lots of availability. So
Mm-hmm.
I have a session with her first week of October. So or is it second?
Mm-hmm.
Something like the 6th of October. So I'm excited for that, and I'll be sharing publicly either the session itself or the follow up, like the testimonials. So yeah, if you're interested in Chloe, please check out her website and check out her YouTube channel. Well, we're at time. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming along today. And it was so cool seeing the fascinating Faery. Please do check out the description if you wondered who that was. That way, who it was in the live chat with us, offering such deep and incredible readings and clearings and some beautiful light language. So please do check out Faery. She's back after a long time being off, and her live streams are fantastic, as well as her Etsy store. So we'll dig out the link for that. So thank you so much, everyone, for coming along,
Yeah, thank you, everyone.
taking a breath. And I'd like to thank our guides, our higher selves, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Source, and Gaia, and every soul that's participated in today's session, and asking each one of us now to step outside of the session space. You can remain in your individual protective space for as long as you choose.
Mm-hmm.
As I close the session space down and return to Source, or never return here again. And please do get as much rest as it feels right and drink as much water as it feels right. And thank you so much. We're just at 1 hour and 44 minutes and such beautiful, loving comments from you all. Thank you so much. And Viviane, happy birthday for tomorrow.
Thank you. Thank you, John. Thank
Happy
you.
birthday to you. Have a fantastic day. And may the
Yeah,
universe reward you with all that you seek and more.
thank you.
Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you for coming. Sending love.